Hey everybody, and welcome to the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your reading. So what I wanted to do today was take a look at Divine Masculine's soul contract as related to, karmic people, karmic situations, karmic things, okay? So what we're looking at here is what is happening in the karmic pattern or karmic cycle he may be in at this time, okay? From a soul level, like what was that contract with that other person about? What was that contract with that job or that family member all about? Okay, so remember, these are general readings. So, take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's go ahead and get started with the foundation of the contract, okay? And by the way, if you want to understand your own Akashic records, like what your own contract is with your counterpart or with someone else, or if you want to understand your counterpart's contract with someone else specifically, then you could book your own Akashic records reading with me at queenoflight1111.com. Also, if you guys want to book any other kind of healing, reading, or coaching session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And I am, only through Sunday, running a Twin Flame Energy reading special on my video reading. So the Twin Flame Energy Check-In video reading is on sale through Sunday. So if you want to book that now while it's on sale. Let's go ahead and get started with the foundation of the contract with masculine and that karmic person, situation, or cycle. First card to fly out is the Divine Physician. So this is a significant connection in that both masculine and the karmic have come into this lifetime together to help heal each other. And it's healing on many, many levels, okay? So maybe the masculine is helping heal the karmic is helping the masculine heal. Maybe it's an actual physical ailment. Maybe it's, something was like they were not feeling well physically. Maybe that's what they're, here to do, help them with the rehab. But it also could be this energy that it's just healing karmic patterns and karmic cycles. And so they're both teachers to each other in this lifetime, in this contract. And here, this is this card, karmic trench, right? You can't, this is a karmic reading. This is a karmic connection. It is a connection that is very, very difficult. They have brought this connection with them from a past life into this life. And it is an energy where they're both really trying to heal self-defeating feelings, self-defeating thoughts, self-defeating actions that they brought in from the prior lifetimes, okay? So they've returned to this lifetime to meet each other again with the intention to break this karmic tie once and for all. But as they got together, as they continued to get together, they're starting to realize, like, this seems very much like we're digging ourselves in a hole. It's like this pattern is unknown because they may not remember what happened in the last life, but it just feels like every time they get together, or every fight, or every instance, or every situation, there's some sort of recognition that this isn't right. This doesn't feel right. And every time they notice that they're making an old choice that is digging them deeper into this karmic trench, they have the chance to change their mind and change their actions, okay, to pull out of this karmic cycle and pattern. So first two cards already are telling me that the foundation of their contract, they were meant to meet, they were meant to come together, they were meant to heal each other of this karmic pattern, of this karmic cycle, and end this karmic pattern in this lifetime. And that can only happen with this one of forces, which is this energy of both of them digging deep into their own into their own knowledge base. When the Akashic field comes out, this is about them coming into the energy of their own psychic development, of their own psychic power, and really tapping more into their intuition, tapping more into that inner spiritual power. So it just feels like they're coming into this energy of knowingness. They're coming into this energy of seeing synchronicities, seeing some repetitive patterns. They're seeing things, as far as what their intentions are. They're visualizing what it is that they want. So I do feel like they've come in to heal each other, to be teachers to each other. They're here to make those same mistakes, to finally cut out of those karmic patterns, but it is going to take deep insight, deep awareness of their higher selves. I also feel with this garden card that they are here to maybe procreate. So maybe that's a trigger for some of you, okay? But I've got to read it like I see it. This card, Five of Roses, specifically is the energy of children. And it doesn't have to be necessarily just human children. It could be pets. It could be, stepchildren. Maybe you have been involved in each other's lives and you have children from previous marriages. Maybe you have children, they have children together. Maybe they've adopted a pet together, but it definitely feels like both of them are in this energy where children, whether it's a fur baby or a human baby or, stepchildren, that is a part of what is part of their journey. Okay. So what's the current state of their contract? I really feel like they're in this energy right now of children, of, working with children and coming into their deep insight. So I feel like it's the tail end of this connection. I do feel like we keep picking that up in the energy readings that I've been doing, is that the cycle is ending, the connection is ending. And I feel like there is this, children aspect or this outside aspect of an attachment that kind of is keeping that energy present. So the current state of the connection with the King of Roses, this is masculine in his energy as father, as an emotionally mature masculine, okay? He's in this energy of being in this connection with this karmic and really dropping into his heart space, okay? So this connection has helped him emotionally mature. It's helped him connect directly into his heart space. This could have this energy of because children or pets or something like that was part of this connection that has helped him be less selfish about himself and be more into his heart. But it does feel like this is the center card of this whole spread. It does feel like there is trouble. It does feel like this connection, again, views of ego. It feels like this connection is at times thoughtless. Maybe they are selfish. Maybe one or the other is self-absorbed and they only make plans based on what, their own personal needs are and not how they can, do things for each other. It just feels like one or both of them are feeling like they have hung in this connection too long and that neither one of them is going to change for the other. It feels like they're both in this energy of just being tolerant, sometimes maybe even just dismissive of each other. And I think they're realizing that in this connection, they're not going to change. They're not going to change for each other. They're looking at themselves in the mirror, not in a good way, in the energy of ego, and they are preparing. There is a preparation happening. And so for those of you who are looking at your counterpart's karmic connections, you may see that nothing is changing on the outside. That's because everything is changing on the inside of both of them. The karmic is being changed, the masculine is being changed, and they're preparing to take action. And so what is this next phase of this connection? Like, where is it headed? Well, there is this commitment that they're in, but it is starting to crumble, and they're looking ahead at their strength. They're getting their strength and their courage to use their intuition, okay, so that they can leave. This Two of Scrolls, this energy is like, I've got one foot in this connection and I've got one foot in another world. And so when this card comes out, this is really about this introspection, that there's this push-pull happening because they're tapping into this Akashic field, Akashic record. This connection is crumbling. They're both trying to gain their strength to trust their intuition. They're preparing to take action. The action is this push and pull is going to continue within both of them until someone lets go. This is this energy where it often feels like you have to let go of something in order to embrace something or someone else. And this push-pull continues until they drop in to their spirit to make a decision. So it's time for them to replace worry with trust and integrate their own eternal truth with this like karmic reality. And so this relationship, they're both looking, if it's pulling them from their authenticity, if it's pulling them from their truth, it's time to leave it. Okay? Because it's impeding their power. It's impeding their self-realization. It's impeding their growth, and they're cutting out of their karmic tie. So it just feels like the foundation, this connection is all about them healing each other, breaking this karmic cycle once and for all, stepping deep into their intuition and their higher power and knowledge. But it also has to do with maybe parenting, okay? Parenting each other, parenting, children. This connection has helped masculine come into his heart space. But it's also, they're both seeing that they're unfulfilled. So while things may look like it is not happening, they're not leaving each other on the outside, there is a great preparation that is happening on the inside. So the next phase is, there is this commitment that they are in, okay, or that they may be making, but it crumbles, right? There is this loss, there's this conflict. And, you see this person with the binoculars looking for answers, looking for a way out. And they look at Archangel Michael for strength and support to come into their intuition. And then the future card shows that this push-pull, my heart belongs somewhere else. I belong somewhere else. My spirit is somewhere else. It's not here. They make the decision that it's time to leave. Now, I don't typically read the bottoms of the deck, but I am, because the bottom of the deck is the King of Keys. And for those of you who watched my Queen of Light 1111 video that I just did, the bottom of the deck for the feminine was the Queen of Keys. So this is all about that push-pull energy. This karmic situation is pulling him, but his spirit is pushing him. And until he becomes this dominant master of his own environment and his own kingdom, that's the only way he is going to be pushed to his greatness and to the most aligned connection, which is with his divine feminine, the Queen of Keys. I hope this made sense. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And don't forget, if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great weekend. Bye.